Yo friends, Kenji back for some more drafting here on Magic Online. We got some more Magic 30 Cube. So we got some kind of cube event here. A little bit different from the normal stuff, but a cube nonetheless. Let me fix this sizing real quick. Card size, there we go. So a bunch of different archetypes you can draft in here. This is not a high power cube by any means, but definitely a lot of synergies in the cards that you can be drafting. So we will see what we can do here. As with all cubes, the majority of the cards are going to be pretty strong or like signposts for specific archetypes like Putrid Imp, for example, Reanimator, obviously. A lot of other good cards here. I don't remember what this does. This draws cards? Yeah, each... can't really go wrong with just like taking a Planeswalker here, I would think. Teferi, Master of Time, pick one, pack one. Seems pretty good to me. Ooh, Howling Mind's a fun card, but I don't know if that's actually a thing that you can really do here. Earthcraft in the format. I would imagine that there's some form of like Squirrel Nest or something if Earthcraft is in here, as you can go infinite with Earthcraft and Squirrel Nest. Because the Squirrel Nest taps a land, makes a 1/1 token, and then the 1/1 token can untap that land, and you just go from there. But I don't know if I've seen that. I know there's like a blue-white blink archetype. There is a red-black goblin archetype. There is a blue-green flash archetype. Reanimator, ninja. So a lot of different things that you can be doing in this format. I'm not actually sure what the best strategy is, but I have had some good success with like blue-green flash. So if we wanted to take like Wolfear Avenger here and maybe try to wield a Quandrix command, that could definitely be a thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like taking the Earthcraft though and seeing if we can find a Squirrel Nest. Again, I have no idea if it's in this format, but it seems like a fun one to go ahead and try to do. What do we got here? A couple of fetches, the Heath and the Flats. There's a Wrath of God. Spellseeker's always pretty good. Don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to try to do like the Flicker deck. Who knows? Red-blue spells looks like it's obviously a thing as well. We saw the infantry from Dominaria United in our opening pack. I guess I'll just take a green fetch. Is that a thing? Maybe. Lord of Extinction, it's a fun one. Power Sink, nice little counter. Preserver, if we wanted to do some more of the Earthcraft stuff. Oh, there's a Goblin War Chief here. Actually, what if I just full-on pivoted and took the Goblin War Chief and did goblins? Goblins seems super fun and straightforward. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's take the War Chief and see if we can maybe get some goblin action going on as we get literally 0 goblins here. There's like a Rend Flesh if we wanted to go red-black goblins. There's a Battle Screech here, yikes. Hollowed Fountain for, not Teferi, for a Windswept Heath would be good. Navigator for the Blinky Blink deck. Briarthorn for the Flash deck. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I should just take the Hollowed Fountain to go with the Heath. Keep us most open. Oh, Venser now too? Okay, yeah. Passing a Flooded Grove here, but not a big deal. Okay, I mean, maybe we can lean into that blue-green flash deck like I was talking about. Like I said, I've had a ton of success with that format, or not format, that archetype. I have no idea why Stormcrow is in this. That has to be kind of like a troll. Do we want to pick a Boon Satyr here, though? For the flash deck? I don't think so. Maybe I'd rather just take, like, Consider or... Another blue-white land can't be bad. I guess Venser also goes into the Blink deck. So does, like, the Hanged Executioner. Actually, what if I do... You know what? Yeah, let's take the Baneslayer here. Let's look to be staying open. Oh, well, let's disregard that as we opened one of the best of the flash cards, and that's the Night Pack Ambusher. All right, let's lock it in. We're going to be blue-green flash. and you're all gonna like it. Didn't wheel anything good here. Briefcase, I don't think we want. Probably doesn't have enough value. Advent of the Worm is just okay. There's a Yuriko here. I mean, Recruiter is fine, I guess. Ah, there's the command on the wheel. Same thing with the Wolfear Avenger. I guess this has synergy with the Night Pack Ambusher since that's also a wolf. But I think Quadrant Command is just a better card. Okay. So not a bad start to the Flash deck. And the nice thing about having the Fountain still with the Heath is that it allows the Heath to grab a blue source as well as just natively grabbing the green source. So this will probably work out. Let's see, what else are we looking for? I mean, we really want to just get like good cheap cards. I don't want too many expensive top-end cards because I think the blue-green deck usually wants to get on the board a little bit early. I mean, obviously you want to have instant speed effects so that you can just keep passing. Like, these are all super fantastic. Venser and the Ambusher. Think Twice? Yeah, I guess that's okay. Over Spellseeker. Another thing to do at instant speed. So far, Teferi is the only thing we can't cast at instant speed, so. But then, of course, you can still activate Teferi on the opponent's turn. Kind of cool. And look at that, wouldn't you know, we wield the Wildborn Preserver as well. A couple late good white cards, but I think we can solidly say we are in the right place. I mean, it was really the Ambusher that put it over the top to me. This card is just so good, especially in a lower power cube, you know? A couple of counters would be good. We have Venser for like a spell bounce, but I'm not sure if like Remand is in this format, for example, though we did see Power Sink. Is this a counter of sorts? This counters an artifact or enchantment spell, so kind of. Although not really. Okay, last few pickups here. Yeah, Deadeye Navigator with Venser is kind of interesting. Sunken Ruins for potential splash, and last pick Stormcrow. I'm not sure we're going to run the Deadeye Navigator, but if we get enough other good cards, like if we pick up Frilled Mystic, or no, I know Mystic Snake is in this, maybe not Frilled Mystic, but we already have Venser to go along with it. Let's see if pack 2 can give us some better things to do. I wonder how many good pieces of ramp are in this format to go like turn 2 ramp creature into turn 3 ambusher. That would also be pretty nice. All right, what do we got? Not really much for the Blink deck. Sorry, for the Flash deck. There does appear to be quite a few good cards for like the Blink deck. I mean, maybe I should just be staying open to that idea. Take the Blade Splicer here. We did pick up that Deadeye Navigator after all. Or maybe we can go like Bant, Blink, / Flash. Bant, Blink, Flashers. Maybe that's a thing. I just don't see taking any of the green or blue cards. So yeah, all right. Don't think Earthcraft has any synergy with us yet, right? Tap an untapped creature you control, untap target basic land. Oh wait, Deadeye Navigator with Earthcraft and Blade Splicer? Does that work? That does. That kind of makes infinite. Okay. That could be a thing. Wow, Swords to Plowshares here. Sheesh. Mastery's cool. There's a Growth Spiral. I mean, I don't know how I'm passing Swords. Wish I had taken some of that other fixing now. You know what? I might try to run that Earthcraft. It's kind of cute. Alright, lock it in. Some kind of Bant Flicker Flash deck. Trying to go off with Earthcraft could be fun. I think that works, right? Tap an untapped creature you control, untap target basic land. So you play the Blade Splicer, you pair it with the Deadeye Navigator, right? Use the Splicer and the token, untap 2 lands, flicker the Blade Splicer, do it again. I mean, that's a 3-card combo, but I guess without having more ways to do stuff with Earthcraft, that's probably just a little bit too cute more than it is good. Okay, on to the next. Wow, a lot of good choices here. Elspeth Conquers Death, Obstructionist, Solemn, Tundra, Harrow's good. Yowza. It's pretty hard to pass Tundra. But Elspeth Conquers Death also just insanely powerful. You know, the more and more we draft, the more and more it just does look like we're going to go blue-white. Like, we haven't seen much green except for that late ambusher, which, again, I think it was a signal, but so strange. We just really haven't seen much to go along with it. Yeah, the fixing is so good, but I guess I could take the Tundra and probably expect to wheel something. I just don't know if it's right to pass Elspeth Conquers Death because it's such a powerful card, but casting your spells is pretty strong, I hear. Ooh, Exalted Angel. That's a nice one. Raffine's Informant, rather. Hinterland Harbor if we wanted to keep trying to play the green. I didn't take that Wrath of God, but I did take the Baneslayer. Yeah, we'll just take Informant here. Seems good enough. Alright, I feel like I'm probably going to end up cutting the green then. So what did I lose out on pack 1 for the Blink deck? I think there was like a Flicker Wisp. We saw a pretty late Path to Exile. Sure, we saw some other goodies, but we passed like a Mana War, pick 1, pack 1, I think. But we didn't see any like momentary blinks or anything. I don't even know if that's in the format. Okay, Crystal Shard. That is pretty solid. So the thing about the Crystal Shard is that you can bounce your own creature, you know, just for a single mana, a single blue mana if you want. Another good blue-white fixer here if we wanted to. I'm down for the Crystal Shard. It's also super annoying for your opponent to play against this too, because they often have to leave up like 2 mana in addition to casting the creature, right? Because they play a creature, you try to bounce it at the end of their turn, they pay 1, and then you can try to bounce it again on your turn. So if they don't have 2 mana up, it becomes really awkward for them. And it just has really good value with like Venser, right? Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. What does this pick give us? Absent for some good interaction, I think. Meadow Boon's a fine flicker. I mean, are we even flickering so much? We don't really have much flicker, right? It's just the Navigator. So it's more like blue-white value creatures, blue-white ETBs. So we don't need to take like the Meteor Golem here or whatever. We'll just be a solid blue-white control-y type deck with a lot of creatures that just have value. That makes a lot more sense, you know? I haven't actually drafted this format this much. It's been around for maybe a week or 2 now, so I think it's more creature-centric, but who knows? You know, we might run against some crazy controller combo deck and just get wrecked. I don't know what Totally Lost is doing in this format. That's kind of strange. Atraxa's in this? What? Is there some proliferate theme? I mean, we get Decree of Justice, which is nice. There's some weird cards in this cube, it feels like. And, of course, 8th pick here gives us some really good choices. Wow. Spirited Companion, Watcher for Tomorrow, Sawtooth Loon, from good old frickin' Plane Shift. That's Plane Shift, right? Yeah. Cloud Goat Ranger, commit to memory. Holy moly. I feel like I want some more cheap stuff. I'm going to take the Watcher here, but I could definitely see taking one of the more powerful, expensive cards. Legion's Landing. Is that something we want to take? No, it feels like Specialist probably makes more sense. There has been a lot of green fixing going around. We definitely could have played some more green, but at this point, I think we're just locked in. All right, I might play Temporal Mastery here. Banishing Light on the wheel is like okay. Could also take Knight of Meadowgrain for like sideboard card versus aggro. Have Evidence or Hacker? I mean, Hacker's probably pretty good here if the majority of our creatures have some enter the battlefield value, so I can see taking that. I'm guessing I should probably just cut the Temporal Mastery, but it's always a card that's fun. You want to try to get those ones in. Sideboard Voice of All versus like a mono color deck. Okay, that was only pack 2. This draft's going a little bit slow. But I feel like we're in a good spot moving into pack 3. We have basically enough playables. I guess 3 of them are land. But our mana is looking good for now. I mean, we passed like an Adarkar Wastes and maybe 1 or 2 more other lands like white fetches, but this is good. Angel of Invention here could be nice. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Nothing else really catches the eye. Sure. And we have 2 ninjutsu creatures too, so some good value to be had there potentially. Fire Ice, Curiosity. Sakashima Student for another ninjutsu. I've never been a fan of Draining Welk. It's just kind of slow. Clarion Spirit maybe could be okay. Though I don't know if I see us casting 2 spells a turn very frequently. Kind of just like taking the ice and then maybe picking up some random red source for casting fire randomly. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think I'll just take the ice. Gideon Black Blade. Oh, there's an Ewit here. It's kind of scary. Octopus could be okay. Taking a Planeswalker seems to make sense. Oh, Anointed Procession. Oh, Prophet of Krufix. This card is so stupid good. That's worth splashing for by itself. There's a momentary blink here too. No, Prophet of Krufix. Oh, there's a Sylvan Library here as well. Man, we would have had a really sweet Bant deck, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm going to take the Prophet. We can pretty easily find some random green sources, I would think. Another solid pack here. Ninja, I think is probably fine. Over like Charticourse. Yeah, let's do that. We passed so much green fixing in the previous pack. But how can you not like Prophet? It's so freaking good. There's a reason it's banned in like Commander and whatnot. Okay, there's a Sun Petal Grove. Perfect. Sorry, Ghostly Flicker. I've passed Momentary Blink, and now I'm passing Ghostly Flicker. Feels bad, but the power level of Prophet of Crucifix, I think, makes it worth it. So if I just run like 1 forest, that gives us 3 green sources. That's solid. Oh, Recruiter finds toughness 2 or less, so I can't tutor for the Prophet. That would have been sweet. Any more fixing? Yeah, Wooded Bastion. Ponder's good. Mangara can be really good. I don't know if Karakas is in this, but it does work with the flicker effects. Oh, it also works with Crystal Shard. All right, 1, 2, 3. So I have 5 lands, so 21 playables. That should be sufficient green fixing now. With one forest, I have 4. So now we can just look for a couple more playable cards. And yeah, some good ones here. Repulse, one of my favorite cards from Invasion. Entities, always strong. Oh, both entities, I guess. Hippocamp could actually be pretty good here as well. Surprising number of our cards come at instant speed, but I ain't passing that. Pulse. This is like my invitational card, I feel like. Some black fixing. What does that do for us? Nothing. Are we playing Cutthroat or Whispers, though? Probably not. I think it's high likelihood that we can get the Momentary Blink back. I don't remember exactly what pick it was, but I have a feeling that given what I've seen in the draft, that seems like a card that could wheel pretty easily. Maybe not the Flicker. I think that was maybe a little bit too late. I mean, but who really wants Flicker? I'd actually rather just have Momentary Blink anyways. Curiosity is potential. Could also have taken the Vines of Vastwood, just as a combat trick. Sorry, a protection spell. Snake form? No. Alright, should be coming up. If I don't see Momentary Blink, I will be very surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have used a little bit more fixing otherwise, though, since we still have a lot of double blue and double white cards all around, but yeah, this is good. Alright, as expected, we did get the Blink back. And that will probably be the deck. Blink still has some good targets, right? Informant's value, Watcher's really good value, Blade Splicer, Recruiter value, Venser value, Specialist value, Angel value. Yeah. I almost wonder if I should run like 17 or 18 lands in this deck. But 17 is probably okay. Could just cut the Think Twice. Think Twice was more a you know what? That's probably what we do. Play Chart a Course over that Think Twice. Easily. Think Twice was a remnant of the blue-green. There's the Flicker too. Okay, I mean, that's a possibility. I think it's better off just not to run the Flicker in addition to the Blink, but Augur of Bolas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably not good enough for Augur. Okay, that looks good. We will build our deck. So 1 basic forest for the Heath, and then otherwise all islands and plains. Pretty even of both. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 11 white sources. 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. No, we need to go up. 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white. Yeah, that should be okay. 3 triple blues, but we have 3 double blues, 5 double whites. Looks good. All right, fun little one here. Kind of a blinky, flashy deck. Let's go to round 1 of this Magic 30 Cube. Get some wins, baby. Okay, round 1 here of the Magic 30 Cube with our blue-white, blinky, flashy. We are on the play. Good looking hand here. Turn 2 Informant. Maybe even get some hacker value if the opponent doesn't have anything early. Is there a 4 spike in this? No, okay. What are we discarding? I guess I'm gonna, I kind of want to discard the Banishing Light, but I guess I'm gonna discard Teferi to get a counter on the Informant, but I think we want the lands here. No plays. Well, darn it. Now I guess I wish I had pitched a Plains. But we can ninjutsu back our Informant, draw a card, and then recast the Informant. I would like to draw a card, thank you. But you got Power Sync? They do. Alright, can't pay. This will be a funny turn, though. If they just play land, creature, tap out for it, we get to Crystal Shard it back. No, they are going Control-y. Alright. What is this? Shark Typhoon! Alright, getting a little bit punished for not playing out my Crystal Shard pre-combat. But who knows, they might have had a counter or whatever. So apparently there is a decent control deck. Discards a card at random, and then discards a card. I guess we're going to discard the Banishing Light and plan on casting Angel Invention. Kind of all in out here. And we're definitely making servos. I can't say Mole Drifter's one that I want to be bouncing. Ooh, that's a pretty good one as well. All right, let's attack for 4 on the ground. I mean, we can just Crystal Shard and then replay our Angel Invention this turn. Make some more tokens. I don't think that's a bad play. Yorion! Whoa! Yorion on their Mole Drifter. Oh, they didn't even want to attack for 2 once, or first. Sheesh. Baneslayer Angel. Alright, well. I guess that's a good draw. I could attack with all the servos here. I don't think that's a bad play, but it's not quite good enough. Right, because they could eat one with Yorion, trade one with Mole Drifter, take 4, or they would just eat one with Yorion and take 6. Gosh, the opponent still has 7 cards in their hand. Well, hopefully this Crystal Shard is taxing them enough. We will make it a little bit hard on their mana now, just by holding it up continuously. Repulse the Baneslayer, they get to draw a card. Okay. What is this? 3 mana? Tombstalker? Sheesh, okay. Well, I don't know if that's a great play for them, because I get to Crystal Shard it and then end of turn Crystal Shard it. Oh, wow, that is a very aggressive attack, too. Sure. All right, well, let's bounce the Tombstalker back. Go ahead and smack on the ground. So I'll trade one of my 2/2s for 6 damage. Seems good. And then we'll just follow up the Baneslayer again. What was that? Oh, smother. Wait, smother a token? Sure. Oh, are they going to smother a token and then play out the Tombstalker again? Because if they tap out for Tombstalker, we just Crystal Shard it once more. Shard's putting in work. Main phase Brineborn Cutthroat. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, let's attack for 6. Oh, is Tombstalker a demon? Does Baneslayer have protection from Tombstalker? It's kind of interesting if it does. Snapcaster Mage on Smother. Sure. Well, if they smother here, I get to bounce their Yorion. Or their Cutthroat. I don't know if this was a good play for them. But I am happy to do this. Okay. Contempt. Yeah, that happens. So I guess they were just trying to set that up where I would tap out of Crystal Shard. I don't mind that, though. Yep. No blocks. Let's go ahead and cycle Decree of Justice. Get 3 more 2/2s. Looks like they have a kill spell for Angel as well, but I didn't have anything to do about that anyways. Oh, Cycle Obstruction. Wait, is that even good? Aren't they just dead now? What? What just happened here? I think they messed up. Maybe they meant to counter the token production? I don't know what just happened, but yeah, now they're dead. Crystal Shard! That was a good showcase of the Crystal Shard. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Yeah, I think they just messed up. Well, when you cycle Decree of Justice, you may pay X if you do. Actually, I'm not sure. I assume they would need to do it before I had the chance to pay. But then again, I didn't really take note of when they actually cycled their Obstructionist. I know they countered my card draw. I would assume they had a chance to counter the other way, but again, I don't know for sure. Anyways, this is probably a match where bringing in some more random flash creatures is worth it, you know? Doesn't look like Specialist is all that impressive here. They have a lot of flashy flash stuff too. If I could reliably cast the double green card, I think I would bring it in. Let's just swap out the Specialist for the Brineborn. Go to game number 2. Yeah, it's a reasonable enough hand. Ooh, turn 3 Gideon hopefully resolves. We saw Vraska's Contempt from them, though. Prophet of Krufix. That's another pretty juicy one. Let's just discard land here, I guess. And they're going to flash out a Brineborn. You got it. Stupor? Yeah, so I got my Absent. I guess I'll just pitch the Blink now. Nice thing is they are tapped out, so Gideon is going to resolve here. And we'll go ahead and give Vigilance. All right, I don't mind a trade. Might see ourselves a Contempt. If they have Contempt, I'm going to need to top deck something because, yep, there it is. Got nothing going on right now. That is not the draw we were hoping for. All right, well, we are probably in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and thin. Do we only have plains and forest left? Yeah. Sheesh. I don't even know if it's worth running out the Prophet. It just doesn't do anything. It's a 2/3, and I don't really want to run into open mana from them. Then comes Shark Typhoon, it looks like. Evoked Moldrifter, all right. And a Crypt Breaker. No 5th land again. Well, now's our chance to resolve this while they're tapped out. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and sword the Crypt Breaker before that can become a problem. I have Blink in my graveyard to potentially protect the Prophet one time, but confidence here is really low when the opponent has 5 cards in their hand and they've been missing land drops, so they just have way too many spells. That's pretty good. I'm actually just going to pass here, though. I could attack and see if they activate Factory and then repulse it, but... see what they do, and then I probably try to repulse at end of turn here. Commit it? Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, Venser's a good draw too. Sure. So Venser, I want to main phase. Because then we get to untap our lands, and I have Blink open on Venser still. And then we draw the repulse next turn. Well, this looks like Tombstalker. That's fine. We let that resolve. Because then we draw repulse. We repulse targeting the Tombstalker and still have Blink on Venser available. Recoil the Prophet in response. Yeah, so then we'll blink. So that doesn't happen. The recoil fizzles. Attack for 2. Ah, we really wanted to draw something there. Not good. Boo. Well, there goes our profit. Meteor Golem is a strange one in there. Wait, oh, they're killing the Venser. What? That's strange. Well. That's too bad I don't get to do anything with it. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be bouncing their Meteor Golem. Okay. We say go. All right, they are back. Making a crab. Yes. Okay. They still have Tombstalker in their hand. I'm at 10 already. That's pretty good. Knowing they have Power Sink, I guess I'm supposed to play out my lands here. Alright, sack the clue. Okay, let's try to flash out a golem. So Tombstalker, 3 unknowns. Desertion. Ah, yikes. Okay. Oh, this is a golem too, so it gets pumped, or the first strike by the Blade Splicer. Well, this is bad. Teferi. Alright. Draw, discard. Say go. So it looks like if we can get on the board early versus them, we should be okay. Let's see, all of these are going face. Do I want to phase something out? Remember, if I phase, it doesn't come back on my side. I think I'll just take the 6, go to 1. Might as well keep upticking the loyalty on Teferi. Hacker. That doesn't seem good enough. No, the forest definitely doesn't seem good enough. Okay, so Teferi can phase 1 out. Repulse. So we flash out the hacker in response. We're very dead here, though. If they see it, they can just animate the factory and kill us. Smother. All right, good enough. GG's. Let's go to game number 3. Do I just bring in more flashy flash threats? Maybe. Seems like Deadeye Navigator's probably not so good here. Baneslayer's probably a little bit slow versus them too. Actually, I guess Quandrix's command on the splash is good versus them, isn't it? Let's do that. Go to game 3 here of the first round. Be on the play. A little bit awkward, but fine. Really what we want to draw with Watcher in our hand is the Moon Circuit Hacker so that we can... that's annoying. So that we can ninjutsu it back for a ton of value. And I think we just want another blue source here. I'm guessing they're just going to make some zombies. Oh, they're going to smother the... Huh, interesting. Decided not to attack for 1 there as well. Okay, well, I'm fine with that. Make a crab, yup. Once again we have double green, but no way to utilize it. This is the turn I really needed to resolve something since they didn't have counter magic open, but sadly it was not meant to be, and now I think we're probably behind. Oh, there's the hacker. I'm gonna go for Angel this turn, the Baneslayer that is. Maybe they just have like a repulse. Or what was it called? Commit, but yeah, looks like they had the pulse. Is Yorion again? If they just play a 4/5, that doesn't really matter. Oh, they're going to Tombstalker again. That's fine too. And it is indeed a demon. Okay. Well, I see nothing wrong with just playing out the Angel again. Though I could absent it while they're with no mana, but I think this makes the most sense. Shriekmaw, boo. Okay, GG Angel. Take 5. Fire and ice. All right, Angel Invention, make some tokens. And the tokens can block the Shriekmaw, because that is fear and not anything else. Yep, I don't mind taking 5 here. I will go to 9. And they pass. All right, now let's try to attack for 2. Yeah, I'm going to ninjutsu here as well. If they have their nimble obstructionist, they could counter the ninjutsu. Gideon. 4 cards left in their hand. I think I like going for Gideon this turn. No, we'll try for the Angel. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm not expecting this to resolve, though. They have so many counters in their deck. It's just a huge power sink. So what happens if power sink, does it tap my land? I can't remember what power sink does. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll try to tuck their Tombstalker on top in response. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the right play. I don't know. They will have to tap out to play the Stalker again at least, but Yorion Flicker Shriekmaw, kill my Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay. Well, I guess we're losing pretty badly. Sheesh. So what was I supposed to do? If I play Gideon, did they have enough to power sync the Gideon, I wonder? I think they had power sync for 5 available. Might have been able to do that. Pretty grindy first game here. Oh, they do have a commit. All right, so... Damn, they just had all of their good instant speed interaction versus us. Repulse, Smother, Power Sync. Commit. This is another target creature? Yeah, so cannot give Gideon itself lifelink, as much as I would like to do that. But hey, this is not bad. We get to draw our ice here and 1 unknown. Okay, that's good too. Hold up, there's a chance. And now Gideon can ultimate as well. So honestly, this is winnable. If I top deck something good here, and that's not bad. That is not bad. Contempt on Gideon. Is there anything I can recruit her for that would deal with that? Venser? Oh. I could grab Venser and counter that. Or I could let that resolve, I guess, and go grab... Well, they're gonna, if this resolves, they can Tombstalker. Yeah, I guess I should grab Venser here then. Because they have Tombstalker and one unknown in their hand. So grab the Venser. Venser the Contempt. Okay. And that doesn't allow them to cast their Tombstalker anymore. Damn. So let's attack. Down to 6, and then I mean, I guess I have to do this, huh? Oh, but we're at 5 and they have a Tombstalker in their hand. So I need to top deck something here. Let's see. I guess they probably do go Contempt into the Tombstalker, right? Yeah. They would go to 5. Yep. Oh, sorry, they would go to 6. 7, yeah, because they gain 2 from the Contempt. All right. What can I draw? What can I draw? Teferi would be good. Land won't do it, though. All right, GG's. Close one there. We actually had a chance at the end. Blink would have been really good. Justice would have made how many angels? Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would have made a bunch of angels there. Damn. It was that turn that I think I ran into something. I don't remember what I did exactly. It was pretty bad. Like ran into Power Sync. I think that's what it was. And then I only used Absent for X equals 0, so they were able to immediately redraw the Tombstalker. So I think this game was winnable with better play, but GG's. We'll go to the next. Okay, on to round number 2 here of this Magic 30 Phantom Cube. We are on the play. Blech. I think we need to mulligan to a hand with some earlier action, and yeah, that'll do. Keep that. I think I like losing the angel here, keeping the profit. And if I don't find a land next turn, we're definitely just going to fire off Chart, of course. Another blue-black, huh? Okay, did find a plains, so I think what that means is that I probably want to... Well, no, we do want to Chart now. We want to go Gideon into Venser if possible. And I guess now I'll just discard the profit because there's no guarantee I'm going to find a green source anytime soon, and Absent's pretty solid. What is this? Discard a card, make a... Oh, you know what? They're probably on Reanimator. So we have Venser and Absent, which are both really good versus a Reanimator deck. But I assume we're going to see them discard some kind of fatty here, or soon anyways. What is this? Demonic Embrace. Enchanted creatures +3/+1 has flying and is a demon in addition to its other types. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty funny. Specialist. Good draw here. We'll just Specialist instead of Venser. Although Specialist ninjutsuing Venser or Blade Splicer is kind of juicy too, but that is some pretty nice tempo from us. Yep, you can replay that. I don't mind. Dokuchi Silencer. I don't mind. So they can cast this from their graveyard, right? By paying 3 life and discarding a card. All right, so let's give the Specialist Vigilance. Attack with both and just pass. If they try to Embrace, we can Venser or we can Absent. If they just attack, I will just Venser, and I'm going to bounce a land. Pretty brutal. Nice. Yeah, this is really gross. Nameless Inversion on Venser, sure. Don't care about that. Okay, do we want to Informant and try to find a land for Splicer? I think I'm going to go for Greed here. Beautiful. Okay, opponent's at 8. We have a bunch of pressure on the board. We have an Absent in hand. And I don't recall seeing too many different type of Wrath effects in the format, even beyond just the one Wrath of God we saw during the draft. So blue, black, I don't know. A much better matchup here, though, for us, it would appear. Any kind of sideboard worthwhile? Probably not. Let's just run it back. Go to game number 2. All right, this is a nice hand. So because we have the Forest, Bastion can add white for a turn 2 Informant. So we want to lead on Forest then. If I play an island, I can't Informant without drawing another different source. Why is Stormcrow in this format? So funny. What a funny card. Oh, it's ninjutsu. That's what, duh, of course. What am I talking about? It's a ninjutsu enabler. And they have the Mist Syndicate. Okay, yeah. I see what's going on now. I see. Okay, duh. That's why Stormcrow's in the format. It's not just some trolley card that they threw in. It actually has a good use. Oh, the Crystal Shard! No! Yikes. We are getting reverse sharded here. That is not ideal. Alright, so we are going to have to play a turn off now. Damn. Ah, this is really bad for us. I guess my hope is that I can get Gideon up to -6 to exile the shard. Let's see, Venser, my Informant to attack. Well, these have to go face to get an extra copy. So they get 1 extra copy here. Yeah. That's a decent draw. How do we play this? I guess I just have to play the Moonsnare Specialist, bounce a token, and shock myself is the right strategy. Okay, so Stormcrow and 4 unknown cards in the opponent's hand. We might be able to deal with both of their, or rather with all of their Nagas finally, because they're going to attack Gideon here with both, I would think. Oh, they didn't. Oh, wait, what? They have another ninjutsu, I guess. Nashi! Oh, boy. Oh, and they hit Unexpectedly Absent? Man. So they get to tuck my Gideon back on top of my deck. Jeez. Well, that's unlucky. Okay. Well, crap. I mean, the nice thing here is that they don't have much mana to work with, at least. So they bounce the Informant. I get to bounce their Nashi. Blink's good. If we can find a land for Angel, I'm gonna be feeling okay. All right, so this is definitely back to winnable now. And if I get to untap with Angel and Blink, then I think we're very far ahead. I mean, it's not like the opponent's still at 20 either. We have them down to 12. So they have Nashi, they have the Stormcrow, and then 4 spells. So hopefully they just hard cast some garbage. Yep, that counts as garbage. As does that. Okay. My confidence is increasing now. But I cannot tap out very much mana. Let's Informant here, and I'm probably going to be discarding Teferi. Yeah. Play land, good. And then I can go Gideon, give Angel, Indestructible. Pressure a little bit. Oh, they can bounce their Venser, I guess is what they're going to do. Oh, that's fine. I'm happy with that. It takes up most of their mana to Venser, so do not care about that in the slightest. I think I'm going to let them hit me with Nashi. as well. I'm going to no block. Let them ninjutsu. Yep, that's fine. Recruit of the Guard and a Hacker. Yep, both of those are irrelevant. And they have to lose life to do that. Okay. So let's once again, let's give Informant lifelink here. Yeah, and then we pretty much just have lethal. All right, good stuff. Oof, they had a scary draw, but they were missing land, so they didn't get to really utilize the shard. Okay, 1-1. Let's pull off a 2-1 and win this last round. And here we are for the third and final round of this Magic 30 Cube Phantom. On the draw with an okay hand. Man, every single player today has been presumably blue-black, although I guess we don't know if this person is playing some black necessarily. All right, well, 3 matches, all of them versus blue-black decks. I'm assuming we're going to get ninjutsu'd. But maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to hold up Absent here in case they also have a ninja this turn. Let's see if they do. There it is. What is it? It is the Mist Syndicate. Okay. So, good thing I played out the second white source there. Getting rewarded. Hopefully draw Gideon. Oh, that's pretty good too. That's actually very good. Nice. Oh. Well, we're going to have to be very strategic here, but I am hopeful. Ooh, a Sig. Okay, Sig and Terramander. I guess my play is to Specialist the Terramander, as awkward as that is. So we know they have the Naga and the Terramander in hand. We don't really want to draw land, but if we do draw land, we really want it to be an island or a blue source so that I can repulse plus activate Shard. Splicer. Oh, that's good. Okay, I mean, Blade Splicer Pass is a nice line here for us. I'd be very happy if they don't cast anything end of turn here. That is kind of strange, but I guess not really. Okay. Killed the token. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I have Crystal Shard for any of the others, so. Alright, so attack with the Terramander. Presumably ninjutsu the Naga again. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and blink my Specialist and try to bounce their Naga. Hope they don't have a removal spell or something in response. Beautiful. Yeah, this Crystal Shard's kind of giving them the business. Putrid Imp. Okay. Alright, so we know the last card in their hand then. Ooh, nice Watcher of Tomorrow value. Angel of Inventions. Or do we want to take the island here? How is their deck going to beat an Angel? I don't know. Alright, we'll pass. We'll finally let them hit us with the Naga, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Yep, this is fine. Finally, on turn 7, looks like they're going to be able to ninjutsu and connect with the Naga. But they're just 3-1s on the ground at the end of the day, so. Now we will return our Watcher. This is such absurd value. Okay. Actually, do we even want to go for the Angel? I think I'd rather cast the Watcher again. Keep trying to find some blue sources now. Yeah, perfect. Now we can go bounce the Watcher. Finally get another blue source to hand. And this time we're going to play out the Informant to have another blocker for their Nagas in case they kill one. Alright, looking good. Click! No! Well, that's probably going to steal my Angel of Invention. I mean, we still have a lot of goodies left, but Angel was going to be our win con, so let's see. We take 3 from the click. They're going to play out Terramander. I guess I keep the Blade Splicer instead of the Bouncer. Oh shoot, Sig triggers again, doesn't it? Because they hit me with the click. Dang it. That's annoying. Okay, yeah. Oh man, there's Navigator's just a little bit too slow here. So I'm going to play Watcher. And then I'm going to pass with like swords, blink, open, that kind of thing. Yeah, more blue sources, more better. Okay. Battlecry triggers. Go for blink on our splicer. Block, trade, pass priority. See if they level up their Terramander here. Go for swords on the click. Alright, so now I assume they're going to level up their Terramander, which will tap them out. Fortunately, if they go for that. Oh, they had... Wow! They drew a ninjutsu to blow out my swords. Okay. Well, that's what I get. You know what? That's definitely a reason, just like in any format with ninjutsu, to use a removal spell before, or rather, after, or before blockers can be declared. Dang it. Oh, that's on me. Okay, so we'll just have to let the click resolve. Damn, I messed up there for sure. If we can swords the click, I think we're pretty much crushing them. But now I'm once again pretty far behind. It's close though. Okay. So we go land, pass. We go ice on the click. Okay, that's decent. Pass priority. I don't mind taking 2 here. That doesn't trigger Sig. That's fine. And then I think we're going to end of turn repulse the Pteramander and go ahead and bounce our Watcher back to our hand for value. Hacker now. Okay. Let's try to get 2 angels. So they have Pteramander plus 1 unknown card in their hand. Man, well, that's kind of unfortunate, but good beats. Let's see. If they top deck another thing here, that's really unlucky. But I did mess up this game myself, so. Yep, good attack, because all of those get pumped by the Signal Pest. So trade, take 3. That means Sig is once again going to trigger. Oh, they drew another ninjutsu? Man. Their draws have been very good, but I definitely messed this up. I had a chance to stabilize. Like, if I use that swords correctly, they don't get to do any of that nonsense with the click. So, that's on me. All right, Pteramander probably comes down. So that's at least we have perfect information. But yeah, we are, I mean, any of their creatures are lethal now, so. Sheesh. I'm not sure if there's anything I can draw. I mean, Baneslayer Angel, I guess? Baneslayer saves me. Oh, that's good too. Hey, that's actually really good. Okay. And that hits Venser. Good. Hold up. Hold up. Prophet of Krufix makes this interesting. Yeah. So we go bounce, block, block. We return our Watcher to our hand. Get back Venser. Oh my. That's scary. Man, they drew another ninja? Sheesh. Well, I guess we can flash in the Watcher again and see if we hit something better off that first. Recruiter of the Guard, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to Venser the Terramander and hope they just draw a land off of Yuriko. Damn it, and they hit a 2-drop. Man, they have a very sweet ninja deck. So this game was very winnable. It was that one turn where I swords after blockers were declared. That was a big mistake on my part. Okay. Lots of sexy ninjas. How do we beat that? God, that game was really winnable if I had correctly used my swords. It was just a snowball effect from there, you know? I think let's just run it back and we'll know to play better this time. We'll be on the play as well, so hopefully we can get a decent opening hand, which this looks to be. It's not great that I'm probably going to have to lead on Hacker on turn 2, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah. They have a very good ninja deck. That's sweet. Well, if we just immediately get crushed, sometimes that's the way it goes. Ginger Brute too! Love it! Love it. That's great. Alright, well, they're going to be enabling their ninjutsu very easily this game. Damn. Red Sorcerer to blow up both those cards would actually be nuts. I guess let's just get the Planeswalker online since we drew that. Go some lifelink here. Get a little bit of looting action. Discard the blink. Love their deck. Okay, what ninja's gonna hurt us this time? Ninja the deep hours of their own, maybe? Oh, they're gonna go with the Dokuchi. Are they gonna kill this? I guess they are. If they're missing land drops especially, they're gonna discard a card and kill my Hacker. Oh, they can kill a Planeswalker too. Oh my god, they can kill Planeswalkers. Holy crap. Alright, the opponent is just way too good for me. That's fantastic. I love it. They did miss a land drop though, so I would love to draw a card here. Okay, well, now both players are missing lands, but I think they can probably work off of fewer lands than I can. Yeah, alright. This is one of those games where I feel like I should scoop, but I'm not going to. I'll just die 5 turns down the line instead. So I wonder if like a red-blue spells deck is just like really well positioned in this format. Seems like it would be good versus the control and probably pretty decent versus all these creature builds. I mean, I have nothing but admiration for the opponent's deck. It's just so good. So good ninjas. We had an opportunity too, that game 1. Man. Yeah, they took the Fire Ice. They must have drawn another ninja here because they didn't play out the Ginger Brute. Okay, well, let's go for Banishing Light on the Dokuchi. And then attack with Ninja. Because if they don't have anything, then it's a chump. Or I get to draw a card. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Land? Alright, alright, alright. You know what? Maybe there's a small chance yet. My confidence is not high, but maybe. Alright, what do you got for me? 2 mana. Oh, there's the Yuriko. Oh, and they get the double trigger. Okay, they hit 2 lands. So at least that's not the end of the world. Ah, shadow creature too. Very nice. This is not a ninja at least, but... So let's draw a card. And then I guess we... After damage, specialist back. They're unblockable. And then we can ice down the Yuriko this turn. Our mana advantage might be what... Well, I guess they have another land, so yeah. Our perceived mana advantage had a chance to give us hope. No attacks? What? No attacks. Not even with the shadow creature. That must have been a misclick or something. Speaking of misclick. Alright, take a look at my wares. They took the Teferi, sure. I mean, I can't imagine playing out Baneslayer is going to work, but I'm going to do it anyways. No matter what I did, they'd be able to hit me with the Seer and the Ginger Brute anyway, so I just have to assume that I'm going to get ninja'd. Okay. Brute's unblockable. Yeah. They have a Changeling Outcast and 4 unknown cards. Oh, they didn't ninja a card. Replayed their Fiend. Oh, we knew about the Fiend. Right, because they ninja'd that back earlier too. Okay, I took my Decree. Siren Storm Tamer. I have to attack. Have to try to pressure them in some capacity. That also gives me a nice health buffer. I guess I'm going to grab my Venser here. Or actually, Angel Invention. Yeah, let's just grab Angel. Run out of threats. I could hold up Blink there as well, but because I'm playing Angel, I think I just want to play out another creature. They don't have a ninja getting in this turn because they didn't have one last turn, presumably. Hey, wow. All right, we stole a game. Yeah, their deck is very good. Crap. I guess we can splash the Quandrix. The Deadeye is probably just way too slow. All right. Let's go to a game 3 here versus Blue-Black Uber Ninjas. Our hand is keepable. We really need to find a white source, but we have a bunch of cards that can hopefully draw us towards those. If they go like turn 1 Changeling Outcast and I draw Plains, I just have to immediately kill it. Or, man. Turn 1 Gingerbrute also kind of annoying. Plains? Okay. Well, I hope they don't have a ninja here. Please don't. Just 1 and pass. Okay, good. Plains? Anybody? Plains? Nice. I think I just pass again. And we just let them hit us. If they ninja something out, sure, I'll swords it. Okay, they're going for the Dakuchi. That's fine. We actually don't care about that. So now we get to go Moon Circuit Hacker plus Hold Up. Swords. Because their individual enablers aren't too scary. It's the good ninjutsu creatures that I really care about. Although we might take just a lot of random poke damage here. Alright, they didn't Gingerbrute, so we might be seeing the Yuriko now. Ninja of... okay. That is worthy of swordsing. Good. Good, good, good. Informant. Discard Blink. Play land. Hold up the Fire and Ice. And I guess I'm going to ice the Pteramander. I'd rather than bounce their outcasts. What is, oh, they have a power sink, sure. I don't care about that. I'm actually pretty happy they decided to counter that one. Interesting. Okay. I'm at 12. So time for me to start getting value here. Snuff out. Brutal. Wow. Nice one. We do get to re-connive, though, and discard this Decree, which is good. Sheesh. Yep, there's the Brute again. I take 3. I go to 9. Plains next turn might win the game. Effectively. That is how we do it, baby. Okay, so Snuff Out's gone. They only have 3 mana. They do have 2 instants and sorceries in the graveyard for Terramander, but they still require a few more, so I'm feeling pretty confident now. Baneslayer is a fat beater. My guess is now, if they just attack and pass... Uh-oh, not attacking with the Brood is not a good sign. Wait. But they didn't do anything with it? Four, 5, 6. Yeah, we just smack. Smack and hold up Venser plus the Blink that's in our graveyard. Okay. Yeah, your move. Let's go. Sweet. So it looks like they drew all the enablers and not enough of the actual relevant ninjas. I mean, they drew the Dokuchi and they drew the Ninja of the Deep Hours, but couple removal spells or a couple of pieces of interaction. Looks like it was good enough here. All right. I don't think I need to go for it, even though it's tempting. Oh, now I'll go for it. Oh, did they draw click? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go for it now. GG's. Nice. Hey, we pulled off a 2-1. All right, crazy games there. Sheesh. Fun little games, but that went very long, so I will cut this short. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that look at some more Magic 30 Cube, and we'll see you next week back here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. Don't forget to go to cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card related needs. Bye-bye.